Peter, would you like to talk a little bit about?
Well, I guess what have I been coming to? I've been coming to Lin now for, well, it'll be 3 years in June since I was diagnosed with my cancer, and I was pretty devastated. I was 59 years old when I was first sent for a PSA test, and my readings came back at 127, which was astronomical on my PSA, and there was basically nothing that they could do for me because it had already spread outside my prostate and into the lymph nodes in the abdominal region. And so the only thing they can do is they put me on hormone shots, and they also have me on an anti-androgen pill right now because basically I was too far advanced. My tumors on my 10 biopsies came back as a 9 out of 10 on the Gleason scale, and that's the 9 out of 10 stands for how aggressive the tumors are and how fast growing they are. And traditionally, somebody at my stage, advanced stage, would have probably had 12 to 18 months, and my health would have deteriorated. And although they did feel when I went to the cancer clinic that with some of the new drugs today that they might, squeak 3 years out of my life for me. But 3 years will be up in another, 2 months, I guess, in June anyway, and this is the end of February. And I started coming to Lin because after they started me on the hormone shots and the anti-androgen pills, I was sleeping every afternoon. I was very tired, and I had heard about Lin, and there'd been a special on TV actually with you treating Parkinson's patients.
Yeah, 2 years ago on March on the TV Channel 10.
So my sister found out about you, and then my sister relayed it on to me, so I started going with you, and I guess it was, I don't even think I was 2 months, probably a little over a month of seeing you, I was back to work, and no more need for afternoon naps. And so I continued with Lin pretty well for 2 years steady, and then at the cancer clinic I had an appointment to see the one radiation doctor because he had said he'd probably give me radiation sooner than most doctors. So I thought, well, before I see him I wanted to have another CAT scan done. So I had a CAT scan done, and my enlarged lymph nodes had disappeared and my prostate had shrunk back to almost normal size. And I basically don't have, my quality of life is really good, and I attribute it to the acupuncture, to the stuff that you give me to take home and boil up, and it works on my immune system, as does the acupuncture.
Chinese tea,
and your Chinese tea, as it's called, but it's basically a bag full of dried roots and herbs and berries, and you don't tell me everything that goes in there, I'm sure, because it's an ancient recipe, I'm sure, but it really helps me. And